Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did the Declaration of Independence do? announced our independence from Great Britain? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was the first president? George Washington.